Hey guys, Christian here with the Othen Group. For this week's Toronto Tuesdays, we are at the Night Baker with Mitchell, the shop owner. We're just off of College in Ossington, and Mitchell's going to be giving us a little tour of the shop and telling us about their product and how you can come here and try out these tasty treats for yourself. So Mitchell, can you tell us a little bit about the shop and these delicious looking cookies we've got behind us?
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. We're the Night Baker. We specialize in soft and chewy cookies. And our thing in our store is creativity and having different types of cookies for every month. So we change our flavors up every month depending on usually the season. And our inspiration really comes from the things we like to eat, because me and my wife Leanne, we started the store in really foodies at heart. And what we really like to do is have people try things we like to eat ourselves and what we're inspired by. And what makes our shop really different is you can see the flavors. They're not your typical cookie flavors. And some of them we really pride ourselves with inspiration coming from our cultural heritage, so a lot of Asian flavors and Filipino flavors as well as your other more normal flavors and sometimes desserts you find in different forms, but now we put it in cookie form. Right. So for example, our most popular cookie is the Oh-Bae, which is a Oh-Bae cheesecake cookie with Oh-Bae jam filling. So that comes from...
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So that comes from a sweet purple yam that can only be found in the Philippines, something we grew up with. So Leanne made this recipe and then made it into cookie form, and people have really liked it. Especially you can see the purple cookies really stand out, whilst the flavors are really, really good.
Right. Yeah.
So,
it does look amazing.
Yeah.
And these are always made fresh. Right?
So every day, as you can see, we have an open kitchen. We make them in our store every day, and we bake them every day throughout the day. So it's not your typical bakery where everything gets made in the morning and then whatever it gets made, that's it for the entire day. Now we usually bake our cookies every hour, so everything remains fresh. When people buy it, the cookies will be fresh in the store.
Okay, great. So it's always ready to go, and whenever someone has kind of a sweet tooth or craving, they can stop by.
Exactly.
When is the best time to come in if somebody wanted to get a dozen or 2 dozen of these?
So our store is open at 12 noon every day, and it depends on the day until what time we're open till. Weekdays we're open till 8, and then Friday, Saturday till 10, and Sundays till 7. So pretty much, I think the best time would be opening at 12 noon because everything will be warm and fresh.
Right.
But throughout the day, as long as you don't come within the last hour, where we only shut off our oven on the last hour of the store. So as long as you come earlier than that, anytime is fine.
Okay, perfect. And what if someone isn't really from Toronto, they're a little out of the way, maybe somewhere else in the province or even somewhere else in Canada or the US? How can they get their hands on these?
Yeah, so we put out all of our flavors on our social media, on Instagram and Facebook, so they can see them there. But if you want to actually order them, you can go on our website at thenightbaker.com. You can order scheduled deliveries for anywhere in the GTA, or if you're a little bit farther within Canada or the US, we do also offer shipping through Canada Post. So what we do is we bake our cookies fresh, vacuum seal them each one by one, package them with care, and then send them off to you.
Okay, amazing. So anyone can get their hands on these, and as you said, they'll be vacuum sealed, so the freshness will be preserved regardless of how far they're going. That's great.
Exactly.
So I noticed we do have about 9 flavors here, 9 different cookies. You mentioned that you do change them out every month, so when can we expect the next change to come about?
It's going to be this week sometime. So we rotate our flavors out depending on what's here the longest. So for example, I think the red velvet, it's the last day today. And then sometime this week will be more of the holiday themed ones. So we're going to have something called the gingerella, which is a gingerbread cookie with a Nutella filling. And then some other new flavors we haven't shown before. So,
So I'm really excited about the Nutella. I'm going to get to try that one. And you guys are going to have some Christmas flavors coming out as well in the next few weeks.
That's
amazing. Great. Which one is your favorite?
My personal favorite right now is the apple Doodle. It's really, really good. It's sort of like an apple pie cookie. It's just a snickerdoodle cookie. Goes really well with the apple pie filling. And also the Sun's Revolve. So this one is a Filipino cake. I didn't know before doing this store that it was only found in the Philippines because it's something we grew up with. But yeah, when we were thinking of flavors to make, I remembered this cake, and I just really liked it, so we made it into cookie form. So that's really good. With a cashew cream filling is really
Yeah,
good.
that does sound really good.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a marzipan kind of flavor you probably get from it.
Yeah, exactly.
That
That's what people tell me.
Okay,
So yeah.
okay, great. So are you kind of the brains behind the flavors?
Oh, no,
or is it a
no.
collaboration between you and your wife, Leanne?
I'd say number one is Leanne. She's
Leanne,
the head baker. She curates the flavors, and I just pitch in every once in a while, making some of the recipes too. But it's definitely her.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so if someone was interested in having these cookies on a bigger scale for catering an event or something like that, is that something you guys do?
We regularly do that, especially now for Christmas time, although maybe not so much this Christmas time, but in previous years. So they can just email us at orders@thenightbaker.com, and we can quote them for whatever special occasion they need. And we can cater to whatever big events, big or small events that they have.
Big or small. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. That's perfect. Once again, we are at the Night Baker on College in Ossington. If you have a sweet tooth or a craving for some delicious creative cookies, make sure you stop by this delicious little shop, and make sure you give them a follow at the Night Baker TO on Instagram.